do it again.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Wilder now. And there's the bell for round 2. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Punch, counter punch. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Careful for that receipt. It's always... And Morrison did not handle that punch well. How did they survive that?
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Catch and shoot. Shot. And the bronze bomber goes down. You up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. A perfect counter lands. An amazing knockout finish here. That was something special. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
That's live.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
talented all along. Think we're fortresses made of stone. We're just palaces made out of flesh and bone.
Welcome to the WBC Arena, and what a night and what a fight we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson. Deontay Tommy the Duke Morrison, one of the most entertaining and electrifying heavyweights in the world. Some say one of the best left hooks in the history of the heavyweight division.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Tom. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Kansas City, Missouri, here is the hard-hitting WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Tommy the Duke Morrison.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Listen, when you've got two people that want to fight, two fighters that really dislike each other, you're going to get more than a fight.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Left uppercut. Every time. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And down goes Wilder. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get triggered.
Tommy Morrison, oh no, what's happened? Looks like trouble. Did you see that? And Morrison did not handle that punch well. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect.
And down goes Morrison. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're okay.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose here.
Beautiful counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Tommy Morrison, oh no, what's happened? What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Got to see that again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round. Here we go for round 2. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns. You're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
There's a counter shot. And Morrison did not handle that punch well. Keeping those gloves. Hold right there. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Disaster averted. It's hold right there. You can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Look at his corner, look at his structure. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move, get behind.
Hold on a second. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And Morrison is hurt. I don't know, I got to take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
Come to me.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
But for how long? Look at that. On the heels, but look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, and he's out of there.
Morrison, oh no, what's happened? Did you see that? And Morrison did not handle that punch well. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
There's always a way back, John.
Get back out.
There's the bell to start round 3. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Look, twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Perfect counter lands. Let's see that again.
I need to see that again.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
And Morrison did not handle that punch well. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Their feet, but is this the beginning of the end? Well, hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Tommy Morrison, oh no, what's happened? As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
The sweetest thing, yeah. I left all the joy you bring, yeah. But I'm coming back, knocking down the door. I'm coming back. Are you ready for more? Are you ready for
Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. And the Braun Smoking Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen.
Look at this, these fights are so up for it. Look at that.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that,
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa.
what a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right, Todd, you know when you've got 2 fighters there that really believe they're going to win, really want to get it on, this is when it gets stupid.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. That hook doesn't score. Nice counter. Bombs away. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
Back down goes Frazier. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, and you're okay.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Get up, look at his corner. What's the instructions? They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
They got to pick things up. Hold that thought. Is Frazier in trouble? Good defense from Frazier.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Good counter punch. It's all offense all the time. A lot of effort being exerted here. When you're training to fight a swarmer, you've got to focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
Oh man, you've got a swarm in your face. You've got to try and push them off, make them go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Put them on the blind side of the referee. Get him out.
Stamina is off the charts. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath.
On to the second round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Incredible work rate. Frazier's such a good inside fighter.
Hard reach as well as speed, reach as well as power. What more can a fighter ask for?
So much firepower here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Swing and a miss with that hook. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. Oh, wait a minute. Smoking Joe, man. You need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, continue.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, Bob. You know what? The cornerman now is down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, freshen up, boom. Different tactics. forth they go.
Good counter punching. A perfect counter lands. Let's see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the tap to win this fight. On to the third. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your head?
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. You're okay.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Are we about to see the end of an era? Are we about to see Joe Frazier? Wow, let's take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your ball.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Some fighters, when this happens,
Stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Deontay Wilder, rock. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. And we continue.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once, and you got away with it. You can do it again.
Straight right just misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Throws the uppercut, but misses. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
They believe their fighter has it in the...
Back at it in round 4. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't.
Oh my God, Johnny! Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? Frazier never one to back off or back down.
Not caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, and boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes.
Whoa, down goes Joe Frazier. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
I need to see that again.
Many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
The crowd has been waiting for this one for a very long time. Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson. Deontay. Here comes Riddick Bowe, the Big Daddy. Despite being 6'5" tall, one of the best inside fighting heavyweights there's ever been.
Wow, someone's been really generously giving away a lot of weight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa.
And this one has all... Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Looking to land the hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Missing with the hook. Catch and shoot. They're both trying for a knockout. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here of the...
How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took...
1, 2, 3, 4. still want to fight.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Both men step back for just a moment. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter shot. And the big fella stumbling backwards. How are they still standing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
They block that jab. How about that tying counter shot? Those counter punches have to hurt. Beautiful counter shot. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming on to the second round. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
That counter punch caught him clean. Punch, counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he scores with the counter. Oh, what a... Oh, wait a minute! And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. They've avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes up to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Good counter punch. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take three to give one. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in front of them. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it cheers them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. He threw a punch and just got countered. Oh, and there's no way they're getting up from that. It is a clean knockout. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
You're right, Todd.
Listen to me. Are you okay?
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. I stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. Don't want you to feel smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller. The difference in height isn't I left my ego at the altar. Now every ring's a sting, and everything I taught you is coming back around to me, just like revolvers. And every single click is just hammering it home. Who knew Russian roulette involved answering the phone? Until my signal dwindles or my channel is in Rome, or my cell phone dies, or it's cancer in my dome. And dear nicks the tone as I pour my pain out. One of your short nose might blow my brains out, but you ain't even pick up. Talking to myself, exactly what you sick of.
Feeling kinda restless. Did you get my message? It's swirling around in the storm.
Yeah, come on.
No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there.
Yeah.
I left the story of my life on your answering machine. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there?
Are you there? Are you there?
Hello,
Are you there?
would you pick up the phone?
We were like, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is around, does it really make a sound? That's romantic and profound. But now we're like lumberjacks holding the axes that bring it down. So I'm down on your message, talking about remember. Silence in return, that sounds like timber. There's some that can't see the forest because they liars, but I can't see the forest because of the fire. And in our prehistorics, the flowers was rooting for us. Brontosaurus ate the flowers, T-Rex ate the brontosaurus. And then the T-Rex turned around and ate the florist. That's why I lost my FTD endorsements. But that's really not important. My sadness is snitch, my melancholy informant. Despair wears a wire, my longing rapping the song. My worry is a rap, my lonely tapping the phone.
I wanna give you reasons, tell you what I'm feeling, but none of these lines are secure.
No.
No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there. I left the story of my life
What up?
on your answering machine. My tears run off your shoes like water from a goose. You try to wash off all the dirt, but your hands aren't getting clean. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there?
Are you there? Are you there?
Hello,
Are you there?
would you pick up the
To make believers on receivers as you sit back and observe as the rubber curly cord just absorbs all my words. Will you collect us, then connect us, or neglect us on the hole into the wall, then cross the wires on the telephone poles, then bounces off the towers, then up into the satellites, then falls down back to earth to bring a broken heart back to life. Happens all the time, lost the appetite and lack of sleep. If it's dead and flat and line, I leave a message at the bed.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there?
Yeah.
Hello, would you pick up the phone? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone? Would you pick up the phone? Would you pick up the phone? Hello, would you pick up the phone?
Trapped in the idiot box, the video slots. Broadcast the Waco, Davidian plots. They own YouTube, MySpace.
Wow, you must really miss me.
Oh, funny. You should write a sitcom. Those guys are still looking forward to meeting you. They're waiting for you at the loading docks behind the mall in Century City.
Secret agenda, frequency antenna, Dr. Mindbender. Remote control, soul controller. Your brain holder, slave culture, game's over. What's a fox characteristic? Suspicion, misinformation, infestation, overstimulation, perception, deception, Comcast, digital Satan. The fox has a bushy tail. The bush tails lies and fox trots. So I don't know what's real. Watch what you watching. Fox keeps feeding his toxins. Stop feeding, start thinking outside the box and unplug from the matrix doctrine. And watch what you say, big brothers. Watch what you watch. Fox keeps feeding his toxins. Stop feeding, start thinking outside the box and unplug from the matrix doctrine. But watch what you say, Fox 5. Fear factor got you all riled up. Oh, rally, oh, really, no rally needed. I'll tie you up. Network for everybody.
Let's do this!
What is they net worth? They gonna try to censor my next verse, throw them off the roof neck first. While I'm clicking my cursor, reading blogs about pressure they put on universal. It gets worse while I'm clicking my mouse, while they kicking my house, they figured us out. Why it go south? It's either he caught a body, they sleep, they watching. I watch
Book said you're legit. Cool. See you on this side.
GPS, make what they wanna invest in PBS.
We don't like it when the city likes it.
You ready for some karma in action, dude? You're gonna get what's coming to you. Oh, yeah?
Come on, that was nothing.
Samurai. Indeed, baby. Here we go, one side. Really need. Very beautifully, very little rated. A little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really need. Very beautifully, a little rated. A little battle raps for you. So alive.
I'm Todd Grisham, and there is a buzz in the air here tonight. We're at the Empire Fight Camp. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, did
Deontay, Riddick, Big Daddy Bo, the ninth.
This bout is scheduled.
You've heard of people dance. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. He takes that jab. That counter shot lands. Swing and a miss with that jab. Tried to score with a jab. And Big Daddy goes down. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
lights out right there.
One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
They exchange punches. Have you ever danced with the devil under the pale moonlight? That's what these two men are about to. Oh, right there! And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
Even I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your breath.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And Bo is dazed. And Riddick Bowe is on the canvas. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. You all right?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your regionals hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
And Big Daddy Bo got rocked. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
Let's talk about Bo in that last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Come on, you're letting back into the fight. You're much better than this guy.
On to the second round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some... Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nicholson, are you okay?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
They threw the hook. It didn't land. How about that time counter shot? He threw a punch and just got countered. And he scores with the counter. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
How you deal with a slugger? You've got to use brain over brawn. Bull in a matador, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
Perfect counter lands. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Hold her right there. Big Daddy in trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back in.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. And the big fella stumbling backwards. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire. Thanks. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
Focus back, get that jab back. Just boxing.
Great round. Now relax. I don't want you to load up.
Win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Take him out. Look, he's ready to go. He's gone already. Just
round. You had everything in the bag.
There's the bell to start round 3. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
These two fighters are made for one another. Perfect counter shot. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you continue.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, getting new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you do.
Big Daddy Bo goes down. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Company.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You are right.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Oh, wow, they just got clipped, and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Whoa, Bo took that, and he didn't take it well at all. Both men were knocked down, and they both got up in that round.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What is...
There's the bell for round 4. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
That is showing the fitness. That is showing the stamina. That is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it. There's a combination.
And Big Daddy Bo got rocked. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This fighter, did you see that? Big Daddy in trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice counter. That impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. That you say it. Night, night.
Yeah. Look at that. All the belts, mighty. Swing left, right, man said get ping. Contrary ting. Go ping, we bring man right, somebody shall fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, that swing left, right, man said get ping. Contrary ting. No go ping, we bring man right, somebody shall fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, that swing left, right, man said get ping. Contrary ting. No go ping, we bring man right, somebody shall fling. Hook up, fling, right up, fling. Contrary ting. Send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I punched you never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline, head in the hand, shot joke of the show. And they keep those hands up, swing for their fences. All you're going on poorly for sure. How much do you want to be the champ? How much do you want to please the fans? How much do you want to be the king? And how much do you want to feed your camp? How much do you want to see people chant? Swing like you got a thing to lose. It's the ESBC, beat them neatly. Titles of ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring men right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring men right, somebody shots fling. I came from the 7 Hills, city of steel, home of the village and brilliant meals. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles. Brother have a kid on his heels. In the ring it's gritty and real. Brave art man put a kid on his shield. Act daft man put a kid on his. Been back from when I was swinging on field. Left up, give it with a whiplash. Not gonna work with a sit back. Man wanna showboat over the top, send him over the ropes like Prince Nash. Send a man through ropes like Hopkins. Go mad like Mike when they lost it. I'm trying to be the best like money. Most guys don't know about boxing. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring men right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring men right, somebody shots fling.
talented all along. Think we're fortresses made of stone. We're just palaces made out of flesh and bone, waiting for our time to shine, to come on.
Lord, please bless my castle of sand. Waiting on the battle sword, handle all in my hand. The war force is more toward my door with demands more important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should have put it towards some plans. Want a forest, gotta water some plants. Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture, you can't parkour over a part. You gotta march forth over your art. And for your fans, when you corner, gotta shorten your stance. Lessen your tails, Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band and do whatever that the chorus commands. And for the grand,